Tech is run by non-tech people now, and it's hell. Today I'm gonna spit straight fire, so no intros, just let me cook. How Agile got hijacked. Agile was the promised land for software development. It was the right step in the right time, but somehow that flight got hijacked, and now instead of reaching the promised era of flexibility and without strict roles, we ended up on the Neverland ranch of product owners. This whole Agile dumpster fire has become the middle management spawning area. Meanwhile, it's just endless cycles of daily meetings. How the hell did we came to the point where we have teams with only one developer, and then I'm product owner, scrum master, agile coach, tight end, sprint linebackers, and a day for casino feature poker planning? In my humble opinion, it all started when tech was flooded by non-tech people. They didn't contribute anything to the actual product, but what they did is they made the hiring process for non-FANG companies just like in FANG. It's like you have to fulfill Olympic norms just to play frisbee in the park with your dog. Nice. The second thing is they started generating and inventing jobs for the sake of getting more non-tech people inside. I have never heard anyone say something like, you know what, if we just had another scrum master in here, we would have hit the deadline. Or we were just one sprint poker away from getting it right. And this leads to the second topic for the day. The black and white expert manager problem. I invented this. People are being looked at with Diablo 2 skill tree logic. If you're not familiar with Diablo 2 skill trees, it looks something like this. So you have a fixed number of skill points and you can put these skill points into specific abilities. And when you start developing abilities of your character on the left side of the tree, then you will have less skill points on the right side. Now let's draw a tree with our expert and manager abilities. It would look something like this. On the top we have people, and then we split them in two groups. People who know stuff and people who don't know stuff. Now we split each of these groups into two more groups. On those who know how to deal with people and those who don't know how to deal with people. I have no idea why, but the general understanding of people in charge is very black and white regarding this point. If someone is bad at technical stuff, then he has to be a good manager. And if someone is good at technical stuff, he doesn't have the people skills. And that's the reason why you have a lot of non-technical managers, because they apparently know how to deal with people. In reality, there is no correlation between these two. It's not skill point assignment like in Diablo. So if you put a lot of skill points into coding, that does mean that you have no skill points left for the dealing with people skills. And that's how you generate non-tech managers who sound like a buzzword compilation. What we need more of is this kind of people who know stuff and who know how to deal with people. Now a hot take from me. If you don't understand the technology, you shouldn't work in tech. Not as an engineer and not as a team manager, product owner, or whatever it is called this month. So let's get to my next point. Failed tech fantasies from these non-tech managers. AI taking away your job is just a new kid on the block. Stay with me now. What software companies hate is being dependent on single developers. We all know in any company the most work is being done by a few people. These are not official numbers, but in my experience it's like 20% of the guys do 80% of the work. So for years they have been investing money to create tools, frameworks, no-code stuff, visual drag and drop programming languages, AI enhanced development tools in the hope to turn bad developers into expert developers. Don't get me wrong, I'm all in for making the life of a developer easier by giving them the right tools to work with and to cut down the manual labor by automating mundane tasks. And also, I'm all in for teaching new guys, helping them to get on the right path. I mean, I'm making these videos in the hope that someone finds some value in it. But what these non-tech people don't understand is, you don't make rock stars by just providing them better guitars. Of course, everything will sound better when you have the proper instruments. But if someone doesn't know how to play in a band, it doesn't help giving them the newest equipment. You get my point. Tools are good, but we still need smart people. Okay, that's it for today. If you like the content, hit like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Tariq 10x.